Howdy. We're at the end. March Madness is over. At the end of this video, March Madness will be no more. So what I'm doing here is just a quick thanks. Thanks to everybody tuned in. Thanks for everybody that's commenting all the time. You guys know who you are. Thanks for the constructive criticism. Thanks for the compliments. I appreciate all of it, to be honest with you, I do. I want to do another Q&A video, and I want it to be hobby specific. It doesn't have, it could be about specific tarantulas. It can be about different keeping methods. It could be about tools of the trade. It could be about whatever. And I know that I said I was going to do the beginners series, and I will get to that soon. I'm hoping to start doing it in April, but I don't know. This is going to be a very hectic month personally for me. Hopefully by the end of next week or the beginning of the following week, I'll have a better grasp of what's going on with me and this ankle as well. Whatever we're going to do with this ankle, it needs to start getting done. I'm at my wit's end with this ankle. I haven't walked normal since October, so I'd like to get that stuff all squared away and progress the channel. You know, that's really my end goal, is to progress the channel, keep putting out good content, keep putting out good information, stuff that you guys want to watch, stuff that you guys are interested in. But I definitely do want to do another Q&A. So ask me questions, and I'll start writing them down. Even if you could ask me on any video, any video that you watch, because the comments will come up to me, so I can see that they're there. I'll write them down, and we'll do a Q&A video sometime the end of April. 1,000 subscriber giveaways coming up. As soon as we hit that point, we'll get into the details of that. Yeah, I mean, there's a million people to thank for all this, and I don't think that they need it. And I know that a lot of people don't like the accolades, oh, you're so great. There are some people that do like that need that pat on the back, but I think everybody knows who they are. You know, I met some tremendous people doing this from some places in the world that you wouldn't even dream of meeting people from. You know, so I think that's kind of cool. Become some good friends with some people in Europe and people here and Canada that I wouldn't have met before. People that I've met from South America through the groups, not generally through here, but through the groups that have helped me give you guys the information that I've been giving you. Yeah, it's been a ride. This month has been a ride. 50-some plus videos. It was fun, but in the same sense, it was kind of not fun too, because I kind of made myself an idea that I had to follow, and that was kind of tough to do. Trying to put up quality stuff, and the amount of stuff on top of it all. But yeah, so we're almost to 820 subscribers, which is cool, really cool. So about 180 more to go till we hit that milestone number. Hopefully from there it'll just blow right up. I want to start working with some new equipment. I keep saying this, I know I keep saying this, but I want to start working with my Samsung camera a little bit, see what that does for me. We have our Canon Rebel, the EOS, I can't remember what it is, 5 or 2 or 3 or whatever it is. I want to try and work with that a little bit. Try to get a handle on this GoPro, but I also would like to start a Patreon page. It's not going to be huge because I don't have the followers that the other guys do, but anything that anybody would be willing to do would be helpful to progress the stuff as far as technology is concerned, and equipment. That's my main goal, is to get better equipment, better lighting, a couple extra mics, because if you guys have listened to my videos before, my mic was dying. I didn't even know it, because I put out so many videos I wasn't watching them, so I wasn't hearing that static, which is a short in the mic. So I had ordered a new one just to have a backup, and I started to use that, and everybody says the actual sound quality in this one's actually better than the other one. So yeah, so we're going to cut back here, and we're going to progress different ways. Scorpions, maybe another centipede or two. I don't think I'm going to get back into Manuses, and it's just there's so much work, and people are going to say, oh, they're not much work at all. I just struggled with them, and I think because of the time of the year, trying to keep those little baby nymphs alive, I felt so bad because not one of them survived, and that was on me, really. I just apparently didn't do what I was supposed to do. I followed everybody's advice, and it just didn't work out. So yeah, trying to deal with all the spiders, trying to deal with 100 of those babies, trying to do fruit fly colonies, and that was work, lots and lots of work. Yeah, I don't think we're going to progress anywhere like reptile-wise. I would like to get believe it or not, I'd like to get one of them orange or tangerine-colored leopard geckos. That I would like, because I like orange, and I think they're pretty cool. But there's some other ones that I thought were kind of cool too. I am a big, huge gray and black and white fan, so if there was a gray and black leopard gecko, I've seen the gray and black or the silver and black corn snakes that I think are really flipping cool, and some of the ball pythons that are cool, but I just am not in a position to do snakes right now. I could probably handle another gecko or possibly a gargoyle gecko if my friend's eggs work out. Hopefully I can get one of those from her. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with reptiles or anything like that. We're not going to do anything more with this. It's going to be invertebrates only, and basically I want to broaden the scorpions a little bit and maybe a centipede or two more. I don't want to get anything huge. I don't want those 11 or 12 inch ones. 4 or 5 inches is plenty fine for me. So probably most likely we'll be dealing with the United States kind of centipedes. We'll see what happens in Buffalo. That's where I got the last centipede. So, and the Opisthothalamus Wahlberg scorpion. So, yeah, I'd like to get a little bit more lethal scorpion. Maybe even one that's parthenogenic. That's the word, right? Parthenogenic. That actually they don't need males. They're all females, so they all just kind of breed on their own. Not breed, but actually have babies on their own. Something cool like that, And I'd like to get a Avicuris gigas. That's would be if I could get one scorpion right now, that would be the one that I would want. So, I don't know that I need a death stalker, but something that's a little bit more aggressive food-wise, because these two that I have, the emperor scorpion is just a lousy eater, and the Opisthothalamus Wahlberg I've seen eat one time in the year that I've had it. So it's not like it eats, but I've never seen it do it. So, and that one needs to get re-out, so we're going to be working on that. We'll work with excavator clay, which will be the first time I work with that stuff. But yeah, so again, progression with the channel is going to be more of the tech stuff, is learning. Again, I've never had to learn this stuff. Computers were before my time, or after my time, really. Not before my time. My God, I'm like 852 years old. But yeah, it was kind of after my time, so I didn't really have to, even going through the apprenticeship program with the electrical part of it, we didn't use computers at all. So I did all my schooling and was out of school before computers were really, really relevant. I mean, we had the Commodore 64 or whatever it was, or the Apple when I was in grade school, but you had to get privileges to go use that. We only had one, and you got like half an hour time to go play Oregon Trail. That's what we did, So you had to have a good week behavior-wise, grade-wise, just to buy 30 minutes of Oregon Trail, and you went down as a group and you got to play it. It was kind of cool. But I mean, if I'm 852 years old, and that was like 812 years ago, that stuff happened. But yeah, I don't know a ton about computers. I'm not good at Excel. I'm not good at spreadsheets. I've never done a PowerPoint presentation. Just never had to. So trying to learn some of that stuff and editing and learn, Adobe and the tricks and of the trades, and you really have to learn it on your own. People can help you, but you have to actually do that stuff, make the mistakes. Just like doing this stuff, you have to learn it, make the mistakes in order to understand the mistakes that you're making and not make them again. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And again, I just want to say thank you. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thanks for those people that continually watch my videos every single time and continually comment every single time. You know, and there's 3 really that have been very consistent through the last, you know, 4 months or so since the channel really started to go forward, and that's J-Bo, is a good friend of mine. He always watches my stuff, always comments on my videos. Andrew's Tarantula is another one. Ever since we started talking, him and I have so much in common. Without even knowing a lot about him, I know that we have a lot in common, which is kind of odd. I always say it's like you're kindred spirits, and you know, he's from the Netherlands and I'm from here, and it's just the way that we view things, and I just see some of me and some of his content, and hopefully he feels the same way. Stuff that I do, he could see some of himself in, you know, the way that we do the feeding videos, the talking, the simplicity. Now he's getting a little bit more technologically advanced. With some cutting and some editing and some other stuff that he's been doing, which is really cool. And then Deb McClure, who constantly is always commenting. Tarantula Channy is always doing something with some emojis, or always the Canada flag and some spiders or something, or hearts or whatever down there. I think those 4 are the ones that have been around for a while with me and have constantly, you know, commented. I know a lot of people watch the videos and don't comment. I watch a lot of videos and don't comment, so it's not like I'm chastising anybody for it, but I just wanted to thank those people because they do go out of their way and take the time to say something. And I've got a lot of new people that have been, you know, very active on the commenting section. BC ball pythons, Tennessee tarantulas. There's a couple other ones too. I don't want to forget anybody, but there's been quite a few people that have been, you know, commenting quite a bit, and I like that. So what I'm asking you guys again is questions. I need questions. I want to do a Q&A again. So hammer me with questions. I'll write them down as you guys ask them. It doesn't have to be on this video. It could be, if you think about it, in a different video and you're like, oh man, there's a good question. Comment it. I'll write it down. We'll try to cover some of these Q&As. We'll do a good Q&A towards the end of April. So I was going to leave you with a thanks, and we'll see you in about a week somewhere, maybe earlier if something crazy happens. I don't think I'll do a video of somebody molts, but something happens with the ori, you know, with the egg sac and that, you know, of course I would do a video. And then the Taranocheilus are coming in this week, so you'll probably see a video on them towards the end of the week. I'm not going to do an unboxing or a reveal. We're just going to unbox them. We're going to put them in their homes and get them situated, and then I'll introduce them later on at that point. But yeah, so I am selling some stuff, like I said. There definitely going to be some things for sale. There's people that are interested in a few things. That it just depends on what, you know. I'm not forcing anybody to buy anything, you know. And my prices are my prices. I don't really want to negotiate them. I mean, if the right thing came around, I could probably wheel and deal a little bit, but I'm not going to go crazy because it's not like I necessarily need to move anybody. But Chindi has sold the female GBB to somebody on one of the groups. Lost her female GBB, just died out of nowhere. So I offered her as a sale, and she's going to pick her up, and maybe some other stuff. I'm not really quite sure what she's going to end up doing, but it's going to be, you know, a payment plan. So it'll be a little while before she gets her all paid. So we'll do a couple of videos with her before she does go to a new home. And it's not like I really want to get rid of her, to be honest with you. I mean, she's a wonderful tarantula, but I kind of felt bad for, you know, this girl, because she had a nice 4-inch female, and she passed away, and it was kind of out of the blue. So that's kind of why I offered her to her. So, you know, we'll see, you know, once the payments start. But we'll do some stuff with her, and then maybe, you know, maybe I'll pick another sling up in Buffalo or something, so we have another little baby. But yeah, because who doesn't? You always want to have GBBs around anyway. But you know, my goal is to have a whole bunch of them with Arkham and with Nikita. So that's kind of, you know, what my thought process was. If I sell her and I can breed these two and have some babies, then great. You know, then I'll still have some. So again, thank you to everybody. And I hope you guys continue to follow me, share with your buddies, other channels, share my videos, like my videos, check out the Erie Arachnids page, check me out on Instagram. Have a great day. Have a fine March and beginning of April. Bye-bye. See you later.